So I saw an interview with Lord Jamar where he was asked the question, what's the difference between Nation of Islam and 5% rappers? What's your view on that, and what did you think about his answer? Because he mentioned you in the interview.
I watched it. So many people called me up and say, yo, Lord Jamar's dissing you. That's my brother. And I didn't take it as a diss. I actually took it as a critical assessment. You know, pound for pound, nobody, as the history is told, can deal with those artists that came out of the 5% in their contribution, starting with Brand Nubian, Big Daddy Kane, then you had, of course, others, the Wu-Tang, of the God Rakim. These artists are legendary. No one in the Nation of Islam had legendary status. We had niche followings, you know, people that wanted to hear that. And in fact, there were some niche 5% artists. A brother named Lakim Shabazz, another brother, even though he had a very strong song called Rock This Funky Joint, the body of Wise Intelligent, the Poor Righteous Teachers work, very content conscious driven, and that was actually their best record. So I didn't take it as disrespect. It was very critical. I didn't have the national success, and probably the artist from the Nation of Islam that had the greatest national success was a brother out of the West Coast named Cam. And next to Cam, I'm not going to say next to Cam, if you remember MC Ren from NWA, he became Brother Lorenzo X. He had joined the Nation of Islam after, you know, the NWA had already blown up. So we've had more people that were influenced by the Nation. So it was no disrespect. I didn't take it as a disrespect from Brother Lord Jamar. That's my brother, and I'm so happy to see him, you know, extending his career from rap into to the acting world, and what he does on the blogosphere, sharing so much information to our people. I love what he's doing. So shout out to my brother Lord Jamar. In fact, I went to high school with Sadat. At that time, yes, Sadat X and Alamo. We went to Catholic school together. Indeed.
Question: would Ice Cube and Public Enemy be considered Nation of Islam rappers?
No, influenced by the Nation of Islam.
But they were never members.
Never registered members of the Nation of Islam. Though Professor Griff was, and two of the brothers of the S1W and one of the managers were registered members of the Nation of Islam. Chuck D being the voice of Public Enemy, and Flavor Flav being that side man. They weren't members of the Nation. However, they were influenced. So when you see the S1Ws doing the military drill, obviously they learned how to drill in the Nation of Islam. And so they were very helpful of having people join the Nation of Islam, because that image of black male masculinity from a righteous perspective was something that resonated in the hearts and minds of our people.